So just in the Nashua, Manchester real estate market was the #1 hottest market in America in December 2022, according to Realtor.com. And in this video, we're going to go over January 2023's market review. Now, there's still a lot of talk of softening markets, declining sales, etc. So stick around to the end of the video to hear exactly what I'm actually seeing taking place in the Nashua, New Hampshire real estate market and what my predictions are for the outlook of 2023. I'm Sam Bohegan, local realtor with Keller Williams Gateway Realty. So let's jump right into it. The best way to look at the market is from two perspectives, right? The supply side and the demand side. And from a demand perspective, rates have not been climbing nearly as aggressively as we saw in the fall. As a result, I'm seeing an increase in buyer activity, especially toward the end of January going into February. And believe it or not, we still have low inventory. I sound like a broken record, and I have for the past few years, but we are at a point in Nashua and many surrounding towns where we still have less homes for sale than in 2019 pre-COVID. So with that said, let's dive into some of the numbers. In January 2023, we had 54 new listings come onto the market, which is 12.5% more than what we had come on in December, which had 48. But we're still down more than 17% compared to January 2022 and 2021, which means there's still not enough new homes coming onto the market. Looking at sold listings, we had 53 sold listings in January, which is 21% down from December, which had 67. So right now we're seeing fewer sales. Now, why is that? Last month I mentioned, I believe the lack of closings in December was due to buyers being scared off by dramatic increases in interest rates. Are we going to be at 12%, etc.? And I still believe that to be true. Going forward in January and even February and the rest of 2023, I predict the pace of the market is going to largely be driven not just by rates, but by inventory. If rates hold steady, the pace of the market is really only going to increase as new homes come on the market. And from an inventory standpoint, if we don't see a significant bump in inventory, in my opinion, doesn't matter what any headlines say across the country or what's going on in other areas, it's quite possibly we start to see more waived contingencies, higher price bidding, etc. taking place in 2023. The median sales price went down from $395 to $380 in January. So $385 in December, $380 in January. That's 3% higher compared to this time last year, where it was $368,000, and 10% higher than this time in 2021, where it was $345,000. I think this will probably continue into February. The spring, though, I would not be surprised to see prices plateau or even increase ever so slightly. But regardless, I don't see any dramatic rise in sale prices like we saw over the last few years. It'll likely continue to either decrease overall, but with such low inventory, it's really not possible for any type of significant crash to take place in the near future, barring, everyone not losing their jobs or something like that. Taking another look at the absorption rate, which is the rate at which homes are selling and coming off of the market, we're still around 50% absorption rate, which is about 2 months of inventory, meaning if no other homes came on the market, we would be sold out in about 2 months. This is where it's been hovering for the last several months, up and down a little bit. It does vary, but to get a truly balanced market going, we need about at least 6 months, and we have not come close to that yet. Median days on market in January was down to 9 days, which is down from 15 in December. So we are seeing homes start to sell quicker again, and I predict this will hold steady through the upcoming spring season. A quick note to break that number down, over $500,000 homes are still sitting around 15 days, which is the same as December, and under 500,000, they're closer to 9 days. And I think that will remain the most competitive segment of the market for the foreseeable future. So what does this mean if you're looking to buy or sell in Nashua or anywhere around there in the upcoming future? As a buyer, last month we were talking about how competition is down and there are opportunities in the market to get some deals. I would say now we're entering into pre-spring, if not spring market, and there are more buyers coming into the market. And as they come in, you want to make sure you're putting your best foot forward on each offer that you submit. In certain price ranges, it can be a much better buying environment now compared to during 2020 to 2022, but competition is still there and multiple offers are likely going to become more common again. So if you're looking under $500,000, 700, 800, 900 is going to be a variety. Those homes are not seeing as crazy activity at the moment. Some are sitting longer than they were before. So I think we'll continue to see some more balance come to that market segment in those price points. As a seller, at the time that I am filming this video, there are only 48 homes for sale total in Nashua. In other words, as I've been saying, inventory is still incredibly low, but I do believe we are slowly headed toward a more balanced market, and I really don't see it getting significantly better for sellers over the next few years or even later 2023 compared to where it is right now. So I would be getting my affairs in order as a seller before everyone and their neighbor decides to list in the spring or even throughout 2023. Everyone wants to wait for better weather, but everyone waits for better weather, so you're going to have more competition. Now you may be thinking, Sam, I know I need to get my home ready. I've already been thinking about it. I'm not sure where to start, or I don't know if my home will even sell in the amount of time I need it to. I don't know where to price it or if I'll get offers at that price. What happens if my offer that I choose, that I go under contract with, falls apart? How do I sell my current house and buy another one at the same time? That's a big one right now. How do I prepare my house? How do I make the updates and the renovations? What's the cost of it? Will I get a return on those when I go to sell? If you're having any of these thoughts / fears, I want you to click learn more to watch a specific video I made answering those exact questions and outlining the step-by-step process on how to start, prepare, and successfully sell your home in 2023's market environment. If you're even considering selling your home anytime this year, not just now or in the spring, I highly suggest you watch the video where I literally break down the exact process that we use for selling your home for top dollar. So make sure that you check it out. Lastly, if you're looking for more information regarding Nashua or any town surrounding in southern New Hampshire, northern Massachusetts, feel free to email me at spohegan@kw.com. That is it for January's market review. I'm Sam Bohegan, and I will see you next month.